Ew. Oh, so ew. I promise you it's really good. Story of the pie. Today we are making a sweet potato haupia pie. Haupia is a traditional Hawaiian dessert that is made with coconut milk, water, sugar, and cornstarch. And it's kind of just like a creamy jello that you can either just make and slice into cubes and eat. But today we are going to put it on a pie and it's going to be super delicious. We're also using Okinawan sweet potatoes, which are purple sweet potatoes that are grown in Hawaii and Japan. They're starchier and they're really sweet, and they have kind of like a delicate rose flavor. You can get them at the Asian store. They're amazing. So for the crust today, we're gonna do a gluten-free shortbread. And for that crust, you will need 3/4 cups of cold butter, 1/4 cup of brown sugar, 1 cup each of tapioca flour and mochiko rice flour, which is actually just glutinous rice flour, sweet rice flour. You can get it at the Asian food store on Amazon. And xantham gum. And you can put up to 1 cup of finely chopped nuts in this crust too. I got someone here with a nut allergy, so homie, don't play that today. Pulse the dry ingredients in your food processor, then add the chunks of butter and mix until you get a nice dough. See, that's what you want. You want it to kind of be like a crummy kind of paste. Looks like it has wheat flour in it because of the sugar, but fooled ya. It's sugar. Then you're gonna pat that dough into whatever kind of dish you're using. I'm using an 8x8 square, but you can also use a spring form or regular pie crust. Now we're just gonna put this crust in the fridge while we prepare the filling. For the filling, you're going to need 2 cups of pureed sweet potato, 1/2 cup of butter, 1 cup of sugar. This right here is Walter, the chunk of frozen butter. His name is Walter and he doesn't want to melt. So we just have to wait for Walter, which is what we're gonna do now. 1/2 cup of milk. You can use fresh milk or evaporated milk. 2 eggs and a teaspoon of vanilla. Okay, I'm just gonna scrape around the edge, make sure there's no surprises in here. So now we're gonna pour our filling into our crust. What is this, Fort Knox? We're gonna pour our filling into the crust. I know it looks pretty runny, but it's just like pumpkin pie. It's gonna bake up nice and firm. Nearly there, we're nearly there. Don't do that, that's raw eggs, you could die. Now we're gonna put it in the oven. You're gonna bake this pie at 350 degrees for 30 to 45 minutes, depending on how small your pan is. So the pie has baked for 45 minutes. I used a smaller pan, which means that the filling was deeper, which meant it had to bake longer. So if you're using a shallower pan, keep an eye out for, at around 30 minutes to start checking your pie. You want it to be pretty well set up, like a pumpkin pie. For the haupia topping, you're going to need 1/3 cup each of sugar and cornstarch and 1/2 cup of water. And a 14-ounce can of heavy coconut milk or coconut cream. Make sure it has a lot of fat in it. Now we're just gonna cook this until it boils and gets thick. Let your pie cool for about 20-30 minutes and then start the haupia, because once it gets going, it's fast. When it boils, it will transform into a magical elixir. Pour over your pie and refrigerate for 3 to 4 hours until fully set. Once that's done, top that sucker with whipped cream, and it's ready to go into your mouth.
I've been thinking, got something on my mind, a little tickle in my heart that gets me every time. It's true, I think I like you.
Look at how purple that is. Cool, right?
There's no sense in running or pushing this thing down. Can't keep the sun from shining, boy, whenever you're around. And ooh, I think you like me too. too. You gotta share a little love, share a little happiness today. You gotta share a little love, send a little happiness my way, my way. If you stumble, if you fall, I wanna lift you up. And if your well is running dry, I'm gonna fill your cup. So baby, keep it simple. Don't let worries, don't let doubts stop your hope from rising up. We're gonna work this out. We're gonna share a little love, share a little happiness today. We're gonna share a little love, send a little happiness my way, my way. Do you know that when you smile, the sky turns blue, the clouds are parted? In simple words can leave your lips and fly to those left broken hearted. I know the secret, it's too good to hide. You gotta share a little love, share a little happiness today. Gonna share a little love, send a little happiness my way, my way.
Just eating the pie. Delicious.
Oh wow.
Awesome.
Should we give Kaleo a piece?
No.
Sweet little angel, you've got.
Okay, you got this. You got this, Travis.
Make them wait for it.
But make sure you warm them up before you add the rest of your pie ingredients. Otherwise, your balance might be off. Blah, 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 blah.